Our Cancer Patient Partnership Group has compiled a quick thank you from us and from all patients for the moments you've been there for us as part of our cancer care. Thank you. We don't always get a chance to say it, but we notice you and you make a difference to us.
I noticed the other day when walking from the main hospital to outpatients that one wall was partially covered with written messages of thanks from the patients to the staff for their skill, help, knowledge, compassion, and so on. And I thought, how wonderful. And now we get the opportunity to say these sentiments in person.
Ever since COVID and the lockdown in March 2020, I have received 3 sessions of targeted radiotherapy and 2 rounds of chemo, and I continue to receive 3 weekly antibody injections. Despite the staff shortages and the demands of PPE, I never once felt I didn't count. The staff were also friendly, smiling, and treated me not only as a human being, as opposed to a malignant cell, but were also kind, engaging, and never displayed any irritation at the conditions they were working under. I never felt under pressure, and I have no complaints if my appointment didn't run to time. I would also like to thank you all, from the receptionists, to the nurses, to the HCAs, and yes, to the cleaner, for your good nature and coping under such difficult conditions.
This is my personal experience. I well remember the first day I attended my chemotherapy course at hospital, following major cancer surgery. I was apprehensive about the visit, but soon put at ease after receiving a warm welcome from the understanding receptionist, followed by a prompt greeting from a senior, very kind nurse who assured me that I would have a lovely day and be well supported by her and the staff whilst I was there. How right she was, as I was looked after so well both then and throughout my 6 months of treatment. Outstanding kindness and service. Thank you, Adam Brooks, so much. I really appreciate it.
When I was in hospital with neutropenic sepsis, prognosis wasn't looking good. I was upset, and I remember it was 1:30 a.m. and I'm sitting on the edge of my bed crying and distraught when a lovely nurse came and sat beside me, held my hand and comforted me. In between looking after everyone, she kept coming to see me all throughout her shift. I was amazed that she was caring for lots of patients, but still had time to comfort me throughout the night. I will never forget that act of kindness.
My husband noticed that the staff were concerned to protect his dignity whilst crossing the corridor by giving him 2 gowns, one to wear open at the back and the second to wear open at the front. The staff were unfailingly friendly, reassuring, and efficient, telling him what to expect at every stage. All his appointments, both by telephone and face-to-face, have happened in a timely manner under the 2-week wait urgent referral system.
I noticed that you were very helpful and very patient when I'd done the usual thing of forgotten to find out and retain the address of the nurse that I was looking for, to find out how to get to her clinic. It took a long time for me to explain to you what my problems were, and I'd not received an appointment, and I needed some help. But first, you soon came to my assistance and told me who I should be contacting, and then found out all about it. And then later on, you showed me how to find the relevant person in an automatic way through looking at the various material that was around in the hospital. So many, many thanks for your patience and for your ingenuity in helping to make it easier for me to find the clinics that I needed to attend. I was always worried that I would be there late or wouldn't be able to find them, and knowing how helpful you had been gave me a great deal of reassurance.
None of what you do every day with compassion and dedication and skill unnoticed. I know passion, kindness when I hear your explanations and answers and reassurances again and again. Noticed my vulnerability and helped me turn my mountain anxiety into manageable molehills. Thank you.
I noticed how you cared for me with kindness in all circumstances, using your grace and good humour, honestly answering my questions, regularly checking in, and sharing a much-needed late-night cup of tea. I noticed no matter the limitations, you never gave up, so neither did I. Thank you all.
I noticed that staff made my husband feel very informed on his journey by their caring nature and professionalism. I thank you. I thank you for making him welcome. We're very grateful.
Thank you all so much, every single one of you, for being there for us through all of this. We noticed you and we're so glad you noticed us. Have the warmest holiday season and a happy new year.